Right, welcome back. Last time, the events of last episode are still ongoing. So far, the war has gone to a standstill because of Pembe Kisawani, but it's not easy to deal with the fact that the other side has 3 times as many troops as this side, and more than 4 times as many as I do personally. And honestly, since well, my other subjects have like 1k each, at best, yeah. I've also started courting the Mamluks for this reason. They have interests down here, although not a huge amount of them. And they want to keep me as a counterbalance over here. Probably. I don't know. They have no reason to dislike me, so once the war's over, I should be able to ally them and protect myself from further aggression. I might as well drill my army here. There's no way they're going to get to there so long as Pate keeps this blockade up. And I certainly hope they do. My best chance is to get the war exhaustion up, so maybe they get some revolts so that they'll get distracted, and I might be able to de-siege some stuff down, and then negotiate a better peace deal than what I currently have. It would be amazing if I could de-siege Caliphie, for example, because that would remove about 30 war score from their side, putting me in a much better position to negotiate. I just hope I can get there in time. Ah, and I'm also getting pretty close to obtaining commercialization here in Zanzibar. It's just gonna take another 4 years. So, yeah. Oh, and my state reach is now 53%. I don't know, I haven't been paying attention to it lately because I've been a little bit busy with other stuff. You know, like the North. Still increasing. I wonder if there's anything I could do to reform the administration. Ah, promote the bureaucrats faction. There we go. I could do just about anything now. Sadly, autonomy has risen too much for that. Thanks, Ajuran. Right. Reasonable tenure duration. Guaranteed level salaries. Standardized recruitment of officials. Forced basic oversight. Question: what's necessary for bureaucracy? Meritocracy to spread. Sale of office reform 2. I've already got that. I can also lift up bureaucratic specific reforms as I look at reform the state, so I can look at everything at once. Tax reforming, bureaucratic hierarchy reform 1, means of recruitment reform 3. I only have 0? Oh. Civil examinations reform 2. I only have 1. Provincial structure reform, sovereign courts reform. Okay, so I just need so I need means of recruitment, civil examinations, and the provincial administration. Ah, okay. Standardize the recruitment of officials. Yeah, okay. It's going to cost loyalty, stability, and corruption. But I'm already gaining corruption. The resting point is currently about 52, 53. About... yeah. 52.4? 52.5? So... Besides, I've got enough stability for that. I just need to make sure that the elites... Oh, yeah, I definitely need to... Strategic marriage. Disown an unpopular relative. Ooh, grant special commissions to loyalists. It's not like I need army stuff at the moment, because I am avoiding the fight for as long as possible, so... Listen. Fine, donate to the church. They're not that important. Ooh. Oh wait, that raises the resting point for corruption by 1. At the very least, it means that I'm getting much better autonomy and whatnot. I'm surprised to even see the bureaucrats take power. I guess the burghers have reduced the power of the aristocrats enough. So what was the full effects again? I can see it by hovering over here. Here it is, okay. So monthly autonomy change is reduced by 10%, well, by minus 0.1. The exact amount this reduces it by is about 6% autonomy. Additionally, material costs for infrastructure projects are reduced by 10%. Excellent. That makes expanding stuff cheaper. Well, Sultan's well connected. And the aristocrats are back. Okay, at least my legitimacy will increase. Continuing along. Costs 325 ducats. For right now, let's not do that. Because I know for sure that it's going to be spreading across all of my provinces. And a couple of fates as well, possibly? No, right, you need legalism. Province owner has to have embraced legalism and commerce, right of commerce. Literacy, embraced legalism and commercialization. Province owner. Okay. Let me look at the requirements specifically. So, okay, so I don't actually need... Theoretically, I don't need to have commercialization embraced. Okay, although I could have... Yeah, trades under spread should be a thing. It just needs some time. At the very least, it seems to be going to... Okay, yeah, important center of learning. Largest city in the Covenant, capital state, yeah. Institution spread. I do need to check some stuff. Okay, so there's room for more literati. Alright, I need to keep buffing up Mizizima. Why? Simple. I need a strong higher learning industry inside Mizizima. I need to create as much knowledge as I can manage. Alright. Okay, this is actually convenient. So I produce about 6 knowledge. And the amount that you gain, the base amount, is knowledge production minus 2 divided by 8 squared. So I produce about 6. Subtract 2, 4. Divide by 8, 0.5. Squared, 0.25. Then it's multiplied by 2. So it will gain 0.5 per month as soon as commercialization reaches here. I'm not sure if embracing an institution will make it spread faster. On the other hand, I definitely need to get this thing done as soon as possible. Okay, so I think it's in my best interest to wait a little longer to see if traits under spread occurs. I definitely want that to happen. I'm also going to need to wait a little bit longer because I also want to... Because if I were to lose territory in this war, which I almost certainly will, I will gain... reword that. Give me a moment. It would cost me less. Because development will disappear. Of course, lower development will make some things a little tricky, but besides, I can just wait. I can just wait it out, wait it out. The war will be over soon. Ish. It's just gonna take some time. Huh. Interesting. That would be... Okay, so my average state reach is more than 53%, so on average there will be an increase of 5% the tax efficiency of indirect taxes. I could theoretically also do this, but I don't have formal provincial structure. Due to the fact that my autonomy is increasing because non-accepted culture, occupied, heathen communities, unrest. Yeah. Still, if I remember correctly, reforms like this aren't as painful. They don't cost stability. Theoretically. Alright, let's just reform. It's just gonna cost me legitimacy and stability. Alright. Indirect taxation is upgraded. Let's also start expanding the bureaucracy again. And let's do the grain dole. I'm sure it's not gonna cost that much. It might. Alright, time to stop this here. So, we're still at war. Yeah. I've decided to take the action of, just waiting. They haven't even sent a peace deal yet, so... That's honestly pretty interesting. Their war enthusiasm is actually getting... Well... It's not much higher than mine actually is. I'm still getting a large amount of money from blockading their ports too. Although they did get quite a bit of cash from looting. Their war exhaustion is at half the cap. Should it reach maximum, I'd say unrest is going to hit plus 23, which is enough to spark just about any revolt. There's whispers of pretenders over here in the northeastern parts of their territory. That's the territory I can see. The rest, I don't know anything about unrest. You cannot see the unrest of a province if it's behind a fog of war, which is, yeah. Well, I do have naval dominance, I don't have anything more than that to work with. Even then, they're going to react too quickly for me to do anything about it, so, I don't care about it, I can't do anything about it anyway. Of course, there's also the potential issue of my own provinces having a reactionary warlord rise up. But it's probable that it's going to become their problem anyway. Of course, the longer this goes, the easier I can make the peace deal. They were only barely accepting this peace deal at the very start, and by this point, I could do kind of this. Wants concessions other than gold. Needs Caliphi to be part of the peace deal. Okay. I can kind of do this. Of course, the longer I wait, the better, because that will reduce the length of war enthusiasm increaser, which is already at negative 26, because this war has been going on for 11 years. Thing is, it's actually affecting me positively, because I can just keep looting them from blockades. For them, they're just sitting there with maximum, with the military costs and everything of all this. And whatever the costs are of, you know, all this blockading. Yeah, I'm getting more score out of this. Yeah. Then there's a war score for battles, which I think are actually positive because I did win important fights and lose a less important one. Oh yeah, the Dutch revolt happened, and the Mamluks went ahead and allied the Netherlands. Um, Apparently the war is going well. I don't know why, but it is. Palamaru. Oh. Okay, yeah, Sicily's being occupied. I think the Mamluks have something to do with this. I mean, it's probably the Mamluks. Who's France at war with? Austria, the Turkish Empire. Oh, the Mamluks. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, it looks like it's but highly likely that they'll win. Yeah, even if they take over Niedersticht, which is the capital. Which honestly seems decently likely they can stick around. Of course, it's assuming. I mean... Oh, okay. Turkey's a bit occupied at the moment. Okay, now this is interesting. Cyprus is split between the Turks and the Mamluks. Now that's something I haven't expected to see. Okay, so for internal matters, I recently went ahead and upgraded indirect taxation. And I've also gone ahead and... well, improved the means of recruitment. Elites get less power from autonomy now, and corruption is reduced. This did cost me quite a bit to pass, though, so... mainly in way of stability and corruption. So now I'm actually getting reduced corruption again. Reducing corruption. Although it was a bit hectic for a little while, because high provincial corruption meant less tax income. However, I'm still afloat. Blockades have been helping with this. Anyway. I'll see you again next time. Until then. Bye. The war will be over soon. The war will be over soon. The war will be over soon. Hopefully. I mean, I'm probably going to have to wait a bit longer for it to get better.